5-3 the put out. Well, for those of you joining us, welcome here to Walker Stadium. We are in the top of the second inning, a quick first inning for both teams. Scoreless here so far. Portland Pickles with one hit in their half of the first, and Grosjean, who is on the mound right now for the Pickles, got out of the first on 7 pitches. His first pitch to Connor Cascanet, a hair outside, ball 1. Grosjean got his 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. Cascanet waits for the 1-1 pitch, swung on and fouled off at home plate. That'll make the count 1-2. Off-speed pitch from Grosjean there. Grosjean shakes off Leibel and now brings in the 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-2. Fans, this is the rubber game of this opening 3-game series. Portland Pickles taking the opener. Night Owls victorious last night. Pickles hoping to get the series win here this evening as the 2-2 pitch comes in and hit to Ruiz at short. He gathers it up, throws over to Jacob at first. 6-3 the put out. Two up, 2 down so far for Grosjean. That's going to bring up center fielder number 1, Logan Gibson. First pitch to Logan. Catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch just a bit inside. Count evens up. Gibson last night came in to pinch hit in the 7th inning. He was hit by a pitch in the 7th and 8th, eventually came around to score there in the 8th inning as he takes strike 2. Grosjean winds and deals. 1-2 pitch just misses the plate. Count now at 2-2. Grosjean working quickly. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. First strikeout of the game for the Portland Pickles and Gary Grosjean. We are going to head to the bottom of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Still tied at 0 here at the Walk.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We move to the bottom of the second inning, still scoreless here at the Walk. For the Portland Pickles is going to be Nick Upstill, Dalton Mashore, and Jose Ruiz. Fluid climbs up on top of the hill. Upstill steps in. Wide in the first pitch of the bottom of the second inning, well outside, ball one. Off-speed pitch in the low 70s. That one just kind of floated in there, well, outside of in there. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer to third. Hollick gets it, the long throw over to first, and that just beats Nick Upstill. 5-3 the put out. So with one away, that's going to bring up number 14, your right fielder, Dalton Mashore. Mashore coming to us from St. Mary's. First pitch to Mashore shows bunt. Pulls it back in time. Ball one. Fluid set, the 1-0. Off the plate, ball two, 2-0. I do love the argument here at Walker Stadium between the people who love the Dolphin and the people who love Chewbacca. Getting in on this early. That pitch misses as well. Count now 3-0 on Mashore. 3-0 pitch coming in. That one's over for a strike. About 85 miles an hour on that last pitch. And now the 3-1 coming in, and that one a bouncer to short. Swenson not able to find the handle. Dalton Mashore on first, courtesy of E6.
Here's your shortstop from Santa Barbara, number 34, Jose Ruiz.
So 1 on, 1 out, and that's going to bring up shortstop Jose Ruiz. Ruiz at the University of Santa Barbara. Takes a look at the first pitch, swung on and fouled off to the right. Flew it back up on the bump. Mashore with his lead at first. 0-1 pitch on the way. Outside in the dirt, ball 1, 1-1. Infielders playing at double play depth. Isaac Kim holding Dalton Mashore on at first base. Wind and the 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that is fouled back to the right and out of play. Fluid looks in, checks over at first base, has his sign from Verlac. 1-2 coming in. Mashore was taken off for second, and he probably would have had it. That one fouled off, though, so he will return. Count 1-2 on Ruiz. Fluid comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer just past the mound. This time fielded cleanly by Swenson. The throw over to first, and that is in time to get Ruiz on the play. Dalton Mashore moves on to second base. So runner on in scoring position for the Pickles. And coming to the plate from Santa Ana College, your catcher, number 11, Evan Leibel. Fry playing deep at second base, close to first. First pitch fouled off at the plate by Evan. Fluid's fastball has been about 86 to 89 tonight. His off-speed pitch got a slider and curve that's just a little slight of 80, 76 to 79. Look back to second base. Nobody holding Mashore on. 0-1 pitch. Misses high, ball 1, 1-1. Fluid will look back at second base. Now brings in the 1-1. Cut on and missed. Count goes to 1-2 on Leibel. Leibel steps back in. 1-2 pitch on the way, and that plunks him like right. Yeah, that was rough. From up here, it looked like it might have got him on the shoulder blade. Not really certain. Plunked by an 89-mile-per-hour fastball is never any fun. So runners on at first and second, and that's going to bring up your second baseman, Hunter Hirayama. Hirayama playing college ball at St. Mary's University. Comes up with 2 on and 2 outs here in the second. First pitch to Hunter. High ball 1. 1-0 the count. Lights coming on a little earlier here tonight at Walker Stadium than last night. We're trying to keep Dylan away from the plugs. It's going to be pitch number 18 for Fluette here. Brings in the 1-0. Catches the outside part of the plate for a strike. 1-1. Fluette stares in. Glances back at second. Now brings in the 1-1. That one misses ball 2. 2-1. Mashore lead at second base. Evan Leibel, small lead at first. Two-one pitch coming home. Swung on and hit to short again. Gobbled up by Swenson over to Fry. 6-4 the putout, and that will do it for the Pickles rally here in the bottom of the second inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 runners left on. We're going to head to the top of the third inning. Still no score here at the Walk. Fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. We are about to embark on the top of the third inning. No score here so far. Grosjean at 19 pitches. We've been counting on our fingers and toes up here, not going to lie. Grosjean 7 in the first inning, 12 in the second for a total of 19. Marcus Steen to lead off the top of the third inning for the Night Owls. First pitch to Marcus, swung on and hit to first. Diving stop. The throw over in time. Nice play by your Pickles. Jablonski ranging to his left, able to get a glove on it, knock it down. The throw over to first in time. 3-1 the put out. Nanaimo Night Owls aggressive tonight, swinging early in the count. Definitely benefiting Grosjean so far tonight. Grosjean's fastball anywhere between 82 and 90 miles an hour as his first pitch to Jake Verlack is swung on and missed. That one right at the top of Grosjean's velocity, about 89 on that pitch. Wide in the 0-1, swung on and missed. Verlack quickly in the hole, 0-2. Grosjean likes to throw his four-seam fastball. That's at the higher end of his velocity. A two-seamer takes a few miles an hour off that one as the 0-2 pitch comes in. Off the plate, ball one. 1-2 so far. Verlack ready, awaiting the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Yep, just got a piece of that. I thought that it bounced out of Leibel's glove. I didn't hear the contact on that. Count stays 1-2 on the Night Owls catcher. Grosjean shakes off Leibel, now brings in the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off again. 1-2. The Dolphin sound effect has a dedicated fan base here this evening. 1-2 pitch, caught on and missed, got him, strike three. Second strikeout for Grosjean on another 89-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. So next up, the shortstop. For Nanaimo, number 56, Dax Swenson. Swings on at the first pitch and misses. 0-1. Grosjean now brings in the 0-1 pitch off the plate. 1-1. Off speed pitch there. Looked to be a slider about 80 miles an hour. Rocks and deals, 1-1 pitch. Okay, that's one of those pitches that it feels like should have been a strike, but because Leibel couldn't quite hang on to it and it popped out of his glove, the batter got the benefit of the doubt there. It's going to happen during a baseball game. Usually happens to both teams. But now Swenson ahead in the count, 2-1. He fouls off the next pitch, and the count goes even, 2-2. Grosjean climbs back up on the bump, kicks some dirt off the rubber. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off to the right. That one headed for the parking lot if it can make it there through the trees.
All right, get loud, Walker Stadium. Let's go.
Our in-house PA announcer, Joe Simmons, bumping the crowd. 2-2 pitch, just misses. Count goes full. I do believe that's the first full count we've seen from Grosjean so far. Gary giving me the affirmative. So let's see what Grosjean does here with the 3-2 pitch. He misses high. First walk of the ball game for Grosjean. Dax Swenson takes a 90-foot trip down to first base. And for Nanaimo, we turn the lineup over. Aiden Tackless back up to the plate. Grosjean had set down 8 in a row to start the game. Nice start from the player from San Francisco State University. First pitch to Aiden, misses off the plate, ball 1. That was the 15th pitch of the inning so far for Grosjean. Takes a look over at first base. Now deals, swung on and missed. Big swing by Tackless right there. Count goes to 1-1. If Tackless can get aboard, Landon Fry, in the on-deck circle. Throw over to first base, and wow, that was close. That was close. Swenson just getting back in time. A nice move by Grosjean, and he does it again. Oh, he got him that time. Yes, he did. What a move from Grosjean. Holy cow, and what a way to end the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and now nobody left on. Fans, we're going to head to the bottom of the third inning. We are still scoreless here at the Walk.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We are scoreless here at the Walk as we head to the bottom of the third inning for your Pickles, who are turning the lineup over. It's going to be Stan Cotto, Allen, and Keith Jones the second. You may recognize them from leading off the first inning. Stan Cotto 0 for 1 so far tonight. Bounced out to the second baseman in his first trip to the plate. Washington State Cougar looks at the first pitch, shows bunt, and pops it up down the third baseline. No! Hollick really gave it chase. Verlack went running over from behind the dish as well, but it just fell right between the two of them. So the count 0-1 on the Pickles center fielder. So Fluid back up on the mound. Has a sign from Verlack. 0-1 pitch on the way. Just off the plate, 1-1. Stan Cotto ready. Fluid deals. That one low, ball 2, 2-1. Stan Cotto steps back in, takes a practice swing. Fluid winds and deals. That pitch knocked foul on the third base side. Count even on Stan Cotto at 2-2. Kyler steps back in. Fluid now bringing the 2-2 home. Reached out and hit that one right at Hollick at third base. Line out for Stancato.
Here's your third baseman, number 3, Peyton Allen.
So with nobody on and one out, that is going to bring up third baseman Peyton Allen. Left-hander steps in. Takes a look at the first pitch, which is over for a strike. Another fast ball from Fluid. Fluid was at 33 pitches to start the third inning. As he winds and brings in the 0-1, that misses high and outside. 1-1. Last pitch was 90 miles an hour. That's right about the top of his zone. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed by Peyton. Count goes to 1-2. Fluid reaching another gear here. High 80s and touching 90 right now. 1-2 pitch coming in, swung on and fouled off. Count stays at 1-2. Allen reached on a single back in the first inning. Was out trying to advance to second on the fielder's choice that Keith Jones hit into. 1-2 pitch on its way, fouled off to the left. So Allen battling Fluid right here. Count 1-2 in the pitcher's favor. Pickles, third baseman, awaits the 1-2. Fouls that off at the plate. If I'm not mistaken, that's 3 straight fouls from Peyton Allen. Fluid waiting for Peyton to step back in. He does. Now the 1-2 pitch coming in once again. Swung on and missed. That finally got him strike 3. First strikeout of the evening for Fluid. So with 2 on and nobody out, that's going to bring up left fielder Keith Jones II. Keith Jones playing his college ball at Washington State University, the Cougar hailing from Brentwood, California. As mentioned earlier, hit into a 6'4" fielder's choice his first time up. Fluid rocks and deals. In the dirt for ball 1. I never thought that the dolphin sound effect would be divisive, but it definitely is. 1-0 pitch coming in from Fluid. That one misses ball 2. Pair of change-ups from Fluid. Neither one of them finding the plate. Puts his cap back on, climbs up on the bump. Now brings in the 2-0. Swung on, and that one hit into center field, and that is most likely going to get down for a base hit. It does. It lands right in front of Gibson, who throws over to first base. Jones taking a little bit of a turn at first, got back in time. So 1 on, 2 outs, and that's going to bring up first baseman Jacob Jablonski. Jablonski coming to us from Palmdale, California. Lefty steps in. On the first pitch, Jacob swung on and missed, strike 1. Be interested to see if we see Jones run here. Fluid's delivery, not the fastest to the plate right now. And there goes Jones. The throw down to second. Little bit wide. Now, the ball was there in time. Had it been, I don't know, 6 inches to the right or closer to second base, I think Jones would have been gunned down, but he was not. Stolen base for your Portland Pickles. Second time tonight the Picks have had a runner in scoring position. Count 1-1 on Jacob Jablonski. Fluid brings in the 1-1, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. Jablonski wanted to hold up on that and couldn't. Doesn't seem happy with himself after that swing. Wow, 18 pitches so far this inning for Fluid. Pitch number 19 coming in, swung on and fouled straight back. One and two the count on the Pickles first baseman. Jones takes his lead from second base. Nobody playing close to hold him on. 1-2 pitch on the way. Oh, got him looking, called strike 3, and Jablonski is retired, and so are the Pickles here in the bottom of the third inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We're going to head to the top of the fourth. Still, goose eggs here at the walk. Welcome back to Walker Stadium, friends. We are through the first act of this ball game with no score. We are moving to the top of the fourth inning, and for the Nanaimo Night Owls, it will be Aiden Tockless, Landon Fry, and Tim Hollick. I guess we technically have Groshon going 9 up, 9 down through the first 3. Wind in the first pitch of the fourth inning, swung on and missed by Aiden, strike 1. 35 pitches so far for Grosjean, 36 counting that last one. Wind in the 0-1 pitch coming in, swung on and missed, strike 2. Again, Night Owls seeming a little more aggressive at the plate than they were last night. A lot of swings on the first pitch. Count 0-2 on Aiden. Swung on and missed for strike 3.
Number 4, Walker Stadium, 1 more. You get 2 bumpers and 3 pizza.
I only had that as strikeout number 3.
Now batting for Nanaimo, second baseman Landon Fry.
Landon Fry takes the first pitch off the plate, ball 1, 1-0. Well, now I'm a little bit confused. I've got 3 strikeouts in my scorebook. Gary's got 4 Ks up on the fence. That one knocked into left field, and that gets in front of Jones. He gets the ball back in. And Landon Fry with the first hit of the ball game for the Night Owls. So 1 on, 1 away, and that's going to bring up third baseman Tim Hollick. Hollick 0 for 1, flew out to left field back in the first. You know, I think Fry might have been waiting for that move from Grosjean. Quickly back to first base. Grosjean picked off Dax Sullivan to end the third. Okay, I am getting confirmations from Matthew that is 3 strikeouts. Okay. You know, it's rare that Ron the K-Man jumps the gun, but I think he did in this case. Wind of the 0-1 pitch coming in. Side ball 1. 1-1. Fry a short lead at first. Grosjean looks in. Comes set. Whoo! That is a great move by Grosjean. I mean, there's just no way about that. A really fluid throw over to first base. He now comes set and brings in the 1-1. That one's hit into right field. Giving chase is Mashore, and that one gets down. Going to be extra bases. On his way to third is Fry, and motoring into second base, Tim Hollick with a double. So after retiring the first 10 batters that he faced, Grosjean giving up back-to-back hits. First runners in scoring position for the Night Owls this game. We've got ourselves a mound visit for the Pickles. Grosjean really was cruising coming into this inning and managed to get Tackless to strike out for the third strikeout of the game. But after surrendering a single to Fry and a double to Hollick, that's enough to bring the coach out for a mound visit. So mound visit over, everybody returning to their respective positions. Grosjean still up on the bump. Got a small jam to work himself out of here. First pitch to Isaac Kim over for a strike. A little chirping coming from the dugout of the stand. Broken bat. Roller and could not be handled by Ruiz. Landon Fry coming in to score. Tim Hollick stayed at second base as the ball was hit to the left side. Isaac Kim reaches on an infield single. Picks up an RBI. And the Night Owls, the first one to crack the goose eggs on the scoreboard. They currently lead 1-0. Designated hitter Connor Cascanet to the plate. Steps up with 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Grosjean comes set, looks back at second. That pitch popped up into right field. Coming in a couple steps is Mashore. He's able to make the catch. Tim Hollick going to have to hold at second base. So Pickles now have got 2 down here in the top of the fourth. That's going to bring up center fielder Logan Gibson, who struck out back in the second inning for Grosjean's first strikeout. Gary looked back at second base. Winds and deals. That pitch over for a strike. 0-1. Grosjean stares in at Leibel. That's the sign. 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1-1. Hollick a little bit of a lead from second. Hirayama creeping in maybe to hold him on. That pitch over for a strike. 1-2 on the Night Owls center fielder. Grosjean looks back, and now his 15th pitch of the inning misses outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Chance of pizza going up from the crowd because the crowd believes we have 4 strikeouts. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one got him looking, strike 3. And though technically that was only Grosjean's 4th strikeout, the fans believe that that was the 5th strikeout of the game, and the reason that they are so excited is because that means everyone in attendance will be walking home with a coupon for a free slice of Atlas pizza. Atlas, come for the pizza, stay for the pizza. Fans, we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Currently, the Nanaimo Night Owls lead your Portland Pickles by a score of 1-0.
Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Pickles are playing host to the Nanaimo Night Owls. Night Owls took a 1-0 lead in the top of the 4th inning. Pickles going to look to get that back as they send up Nick Upstill, Dalton Mashore, and Jose Ruiz. Well, we think we figured out how Gary has 5 strikeouts and all, or excuse me, Ron has 5 strikeouts and all the rest of us have 4. First pitch on the way to Upstill, over, misses outside, ball 1, 1-0. Karen must have gotten to Ron out in left field, and he put up an honorary K for Karen night. 1-0 pitch on the way. Misses in the dirt, ball 2, 2-0. Upstill bounced out to third base his first time up in the 2nd inning. Lefty steps back in. Now takes a look at the 2-0 pitch, which misses outside, ball 3, 3-0. Fluid now working with a 1-run lead, has yet to find the strikeout, or strike zone here in the bottom of the 4th. 3-0 pitch, misses outside, ball 4. Upstill works a leadoff walk. Well, to be honest, I don't really know how hard he worked for that walk. He was kind of gifted that walk, but anything that puts runners on bases for right fielder Dalton Mashore. Reached via an error on Swenson back in the 2nd. Fluid's first pitch to Dalton. Dalton showing bunt, pops it up on the third base line, and it bounces foul. Hollick charging in, couldn't get to it in time. Bank of dark clouds has sort of settled over Walker Field here as the game has progressed. Humidity has been cut. Still no real breeze to speak of. That pitch inside. Count evens up on the right fielder at 1-1. Fluid climbs back up on the bump. Wind and the 1-1 pitch, swung on and hit. Wow, nice snag by the shortstop. Swenson went down fielding the ball, no throw anywhere as Upstill was running on the pitch. So Dalton Mashore, single.
Here's your shortstop, number 34, Jose Ruiz.
So a walk and a single to start the bottom of the fourth inning. Nobody out for shortstop Jose Ruiz. Verlack now coming out to the mound to have a conversation with Fluid. First baseman Kim.
Well, in case you're curious, game 1 of the NBA Finals just wrapped up. The final was Golden State 108, Boston 120.
Wow, Boston Celtics taking game 1 over the Golden State Warriors. A little bit of a surprise there, 120 to 108. Speaking of other scores, let's take a quick look around the West Coast League. Earlier today, up in Victoria, the Port Angeles Lefties were victorious over the Victoria Harbor Cats by a score of 4-1. There's a doubleheader up in Kamloops tonight. Earlier, the North Paws defeating the Riverhawks 4-3. They are currently tied at 0 in the bottom of the second. And in the bottom of the seventh inning, it's the Bellingham Bells hosting the Springfield Drifters, and the Bells with a 3-1 lead. Your Pickles are going to see the Bellingham Bells as they start this next road trip. Nice bunt. Coming off the mound, Fluid, throw over to first base, and that will get Ruiz, but Ruiz advances the runners. Mashore down to second base, up still down to third.
Here's your catcher, number 11, Evan Lionel.
So tying run 90 feet away, one out for your Pickles here, bottom of the fourth inning. And to the plate, the catcher, number 11, Evan Leibel. First pitch to Evan, swung on and missed, 0-1. Fluid starts him out with a fastball. Now winds and brings in the 0-1. Swung on and fouled off to the left. Count goes to 0-2. Back-to-back fastballs to start out Leibel. Apparently that Boston victory over Golden State was a 12-point comeback victory. Wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that is skied out to center field. Circling is Gibson. He gets a beat on it. He makes the catch coming home from third. Nick up still. The throw to the plate is going to be offline, and fans, your Portland Pickles have tied the game at 1. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, sacrifice fly for Evan Leibel. And that's the TriMet Bring 'em Home run of the game. TriMet, a proud sponsor of the Pickles, helping connect people with their communities while reducing traffic congestion and air pollution in the Portland area. Save money on gas and the hassles of parking and let TriMet do the driving. TriMet, how life moves. So runner still on in scoring position. That's Dalton Mashore on at second base, and that's going to bring up second baseman Hunter Hirayama, who shows bunt in. Oh, that looked like it was a beauty to start, but just rolls foul on its way down the third baseline. 0-1 the count on the Pickles 9-hitter. It's like we're drip feeding the dolphin sound effect to the crowd. Every time we do it, they just yell for more. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on, inside out swing, and that's going to drop into right field for a base hit. Rounding third and headed for home is Dalton Mashore. The throw to the plate is going to be high, and Dalton is safe at home. Your Pickles now with a 2-1 lead on an RBI single from Hunter Hirayama. Mound visit right now for the Night Owls, and I get the feeling that Fluette may not be long for this game. All right, and we've got a relief pitcher coming in for Fluette. Fluette goes 3 2/3 innings. It's Little Dyke coming in for Josh Fluette. No, excuse me. Rosemont? All right, it looks like we've got Rosemont coming in. Eddie Rosemont wearing number 21. So Fluette goes 3 2/3 innings. He gives up 2 runs on 4 base hits and no errors. He struck out 2. Walked 1 and 1 hit by pitch.
New pitcher for Nanaimo, number 41, Eddie Rosemont.
So Rosemont's going to take his warm-up pitches. The infielders have gathered behind him, behind the bump, to shout words of encouragement to their new pitcher. We've got the green hazy smoke coming in from left field. I'm sure one of the Karens here tonight will complain about that at some point. So, after that RBI single by Hunter Hirayama, we're going to turn the lineup over for the Pickles, and Kyler Stancato, the center fielder, will be our next batter.
I feel like walking through that field would be like being inside a jar of pickles and trying to look out at the world. You know, everything's just green.
Let's do it again, Walker Stadium. Center fielder, Kyler Stancato.
You know, I got to say that left fielder Marcus Steen doesn't exactly look like he's in a hurry to head out to left field. This is sort of a byproduct of the fact that there really is very little wind here at Walker Stadium this evening, and I'm not kidding, friends. From the press box here above the party deck, I can barely see the left fielder. I do believe that Nick Hudlow is pausing the game while the green cloud works its way across the outfield.
Waiting for the smoke cloud?
That. Yeah, Karen is definitely upset about that. We're going to have to invest in an industrial fan or something for the left field corner to get that stuff to dissipate quicker next time. We'll put it on the to procure list. So Eddie Rosemont on the bump. Kyler Stancato at the plate. And the first pitch to Kyler misses ball 1. I thought the song was Purple Haze. That looks green. I don't know. I barely work here. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one misses. Snap throw down to first base, and back in time is Hirayama.
Give it up for Cassidy. Come on.
All the
So 2-0 the count on the Pickles center fielder. Our fans at Walker Stadium a little bit snarky this evening. You got to love that. Taking off from first and making his way safely to second base, Hunter Hirayama with a stolen base. Second stolen base of the night for your Pickles. The smoke is not moving quickly across the outfield, but the Pickles runners are tonight. 3-0 the count on Kyler Stancato. Rosemont looks back and brings in the 3-0. That one over for a strike. 3-1. Off-speed pitch looked to be about 84 miles an hour. Probably looked 86 through the haze. Eddie comes set. 3-1 pitch coming in. Bouncer to second. Fry able to get it over to Kim. 4-3 the putout, and that will end the rally for the Portland Pickles here in the fourth inning, but they were able to plate 2 runs on a walk, a pair of singles, and a sacrifice fly. Fans, we are going to head to the top of the fifth inning. Your score, 2-1 Pickles.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Pickles fans. We got a new pitcher on the mound. That is number 20, Nathan Shin. He takes over for Gary Groshon, who is in line for the win, going 4 innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 run. That run was earned. Walked 1, but struck out 4. Wind in the first pitch of the 5th inning from Shin. Misses. We'll say inside, ball 1. Next pitch, misses high, ball 2. 2-0. Marcus Steen, Jake Verlack, and Dax Swenson for the Night Owls. As Shin misses low and outside, ball 3. Shin working quickly. 3-0 pitch on the way. That one's over for a strike. 3-1. Wind in the 3-1 pitch. That one misses high, ball 4. So Nathan Shin walks the first batter that he faces, and that's going to bring up the catcher, Jake Verlack. One on, nobody out. Pickles up by 1. Feel like the clouds have gotten darker over the stadium. Swung on and missed by by Verlack. 0-1 the count on the Night Owls catcher. Yeah, we got some weather headed our area, it looks like. All right. Wind in the 0-1 pitch on the way. Bunt shown. Steen sliding back into first base. Leibel faked the snap throw down there. Didn't actually need to release the ball. Did the job. Count is 0-2 on the Night Owls catcher. Struck out his last time up in the 3rd. Soft toss over to first base from Shin. Shin started out with 7 straight fastballs here. Got his sign from Evan Leibel. Comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. So depending on who you believe, that was the 5th or 6th strikeout for your Pickles pitchers here this game. 1 on, 1 out, and that's going to bring up the shortstop, Dax Swenson. First pitch on the way. Misses ball 1. Throw down to second base. And Marcus Steen just in ahead of the throw. Stolen base for the Night Owls.
Good job, Karens.
So 1-0 the count on the Night Owls shortstop. Shin comes set. Brings the 1-0 in. That one misses ball 2, 2-0. I know that I don't have the best vantage point for arguing balls and strikes up here, but it does feel like Shin's getting goosed a little bit on the strike zone. That one popped into center field, settling under at Stancato. He makes the catch. Steen has to hold at second base. Swenson the second out of the inning as he flies out to center. And we'll turn the lineup over once again. Aiden Tackless, the right fielder, to the plate. Tying run in scoring position for the Night Owls. 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Shin takes a look back at second base and now deals. That one over the outside part of the plate for a strike. 0-1. Finally an off-speed pitch there. That one low to mid-70s, 73. Was his 3rd off-speed pitch? All right. 0-1 coming in. Misses ball 1, 1-1. That come in at 89. I have a really hard time reading the radar gun from here. I thought that was 91, just 89. As the 1-1 pitch comes in. Off the plate, ball 2, 2-1. The beer backpack has been released here in Walker Stadium, and it actually has beer in it this evening. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer to short. Ruiz over to Jablonski. 6-3 the putout, and that will do it for the Night Owls here in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We are going to head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Pickles still lead 2-1. Welcome back, Pickles fans. We are moving into the bottom of the 5th inning. Your Pickles clinging to a 2-1 lead. They're going to send up Peyton Allen, Keith Jones II, and Jacob Jablonski to face Eddie Rosemont. Rosemont got the final out back in the 4th inning. Peyton Allen 1 for 2 on the day, a single and a strikeout. Rosemont comes set. His first pitch of the 5th inning, over for strike, 0-1. That pitch off the plate, count goes to 1-1. Rosemont set, 1-1 pitch coming in and inside. Ball 2, 2-1. I don't know why, that's never not going to be funny. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit, and just gets under a diving Kim at first base. So Allen checks in with a single to start the 5th inning. It's going to bring up left fielder Keith Jones the second.
Fielder number 18, it's Keith Jones the second.
Jones singled his last time up and stole a base. Line in the first pitch to him, over for a strike, 0-1. One looked to be in the low to mid 80s. 83? All right. Like I said in the opening, we've got a team of people working up here in the press box, and we really all do work together up here. The 0-1 pitch is lined into center field. Going back on the ball is Gibson. He couldn't get it. On his way to third is Peyton Allen, and Keith Jones the second in with a double. Walker Stadium faithful voicing their approval.
Next up is your first baseman, number 15, Jacob Jablonski.
So 2 runners on in scoring position for Jacob Jablonski. Jablonski looking for his first hit on the evening and the season. Rosemont's first pitch to Jacob misses outside, ball 1-0. Nice looking off-speed pitch from Rosemont, just didn't quite find the strike zone on that last pitch. Pickles fans making some noise. 1-0 pitch on the way, misses ball 2-0. Looked like Verlack looked back at Nick there to make sure that he was absolutely certain about that call. So as much as I thought that the Pickles pitchers might have been getting squeezed the last inning, the Night Owls thinking they are getting squeezed as well. A hit over to second, and the play is going to go to first for the force out. Peyton Allen comes home on the play, so Jablonski picks up an RBI on the fielder's choice. On the play, Keith Jones II scoots down to third base. 4-3 was the fielder's choice. Fry over to Kim.
Number 30, Nick Upstill.
So with Jones 90 feet away, that's going to bring up designated hitter Nick Upstill. Drew a walk and eventually came around to score the Pickles' first run of the game. Rosemont's first pitch misses outside, ball 1. Eddie Rosemont stands tall on the mound and now brings in the 1-0, and that one an inside-out swing that looks like it may get down into left center field, but yeah, it does. It looked like Gibson was going to make a great diving catch, but it bounces off his glove. Keith Jones II comes around to score, and now Nick Upstill with a double. So the Pickles offense coming to life here in the 5th inning. 2 more runs across. Plated 2 in the 4th and now 2 in the 5th. Still only 1 out. Runner on at second base for right fielder Dalton Mashore. Verlack out to talk to his pitcher.
Here's your right fielder, number 14, Dalton Mashore.
Verlack heads back behind the plate, and in steps Pickles right fielder, number 14, Dalton Mashore. Rosemont takes a look back at second base. Upstill, you definitely could say Upstill was dancing off of second base there. That pitch misses 1-0. Coming in. That is off the plate and low ball 2, 2-0. Rosemont's fastball clicking in about 80, 84 miles an hour. His off-speed pitches in the low to mid 70s. And it looks like we've got action down in the Night Owls bullpen. Is that Caleb Bennett out there? That pitch is rocketed into right center field, and that is going to drop at the wall. Around to score, Nick Upstill, and checking in at second base, Dalton Mashore. The Pickles just keeping the line moving right now. Dang. Dylan Joyce, excuse me, up in the Nanaimo bullpen. And it looks like Eddie Rosemont's evening may well be done. Fans, we're going to go ahead and take it to break here while the new reliever comes in for the Night Owls, and we will be back in just a moment. Your Pickles currently leading by a score of 5-1. My mistake. I thought we were having a relief pitcher coming in, and turns out we are not. Like Ron jumped the gun earlier with the K's, I jumped the gun on the new pitcher. Well, that pitch wild and in the dirt. That is a definite wild pitch, and Dalton Mashore able to advance 90 feet on that. So the Pickles' 6th run, 90 feet away. Ruiz watched that pitch sail by. So runner on at third, 1 out. 1-0 pitch to Ruiz. That one's over for a strike, 1-1. 1-1 count on the Pickles shortstop. 0 for 2, a pair of fielders' choices. See, fouls off the next pitch. Count goes to 1-2. Infield playing in for a play at the plate. Rosemont comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off to the right.
Are you guys checking out Dylan's beautiful manicure? Oh my gosh, we were totally and we look really good. Looking so good.
It is the bottom of the 5th inning. I'm not sure why our board shows the bottom of the 6th, but thanks for pointing that out, Lewis. That one knocked into center field, and that's going to be an RBI for Jose Ruiz. Ruiz takes the long turn at first base, then retreats. Dalton Mashore coming in to score, and your Pickles are pouring it on here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Dylan, I'm surprised you could hold that with those legs. You haven't even broken one yet.
Here's the catcher.
So 4 batters in a row for your Portland Pickles with an RBI, and that's going to bring up catcher Evan Leibel. Throw over to first base, gets Leibel diving back. Leibel asks for time. Rosemont steps off the bump. Leibel steps back in. Rosemont ready. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. Ruiz extends his lead off of first. Dances like he's going to second, but does not. That pitch over for a strike. Or that was a ball, excuse me, 1-1. Rosemont brings in the 1-1 bunt, shown and fouled off right at the plate. Ruiz had a good jump on that pitch, too. One on, one out. 1-2 the count on the Pickles catcher. Throw back over to first base. Ruiz dives back safely. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that is shot into right field, giving chase and making a great play. Aiden Tackless out in right field. A running, jumping catch about 6 paces in front of the wall. We're going to call that an L9 for a line out, and a really, really great play by Tackless out there. Exit velocity on that hit was 97 miles an hour, and Tackless really did have to pitter-patter to get over there in time. So with 2 down and a runner on first, that brings up second baseman Hunter Hirayama. Hirayama 1 for 2 with an RBI. Takes a big cut at the first pitch and misses. Count goes to 0-1. Hunter Hirayama from St. Mary's University. Another throw over to first base, and again, Jose Ruiz back safely. Set, and the 0-1 pitch. Bunt shown, and a snap throw down to first base. Ruiz was headed to second. The throw gets past the first baseman. The right fielder, Tackless, wasn't able to find the handle on the backup. And so Jose Ruiz goes from first to third on, I believe, an E2 and then an E9. Very rare 2-error on 1 play situation there. So now another run 90 feet away for Hirayama as the 1-1 pitch comes in. Low, ball 2, 2-1. Rosemont comes set. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike, 2-2. Pickles have had a nice rally here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Eddie set, 2-2 pitch. Check swing. Did not go, says Vinny Mariani. Or Vinny on the bases, as we like to call him up here in the press box. Jose Ruiz gets a walking lead from third. 3-2 pitch, misses outside, ball 4, and Hirayama draws a 2-out walk. That is going to put runners on the corners as we turn the lineup over for Kyler Stancato, and now we may have that pitching change that we thought we were going to have earlier this inning. I do believe that ringing sound is the call to the bullpen. So Eddie Rosemont's day is done. He ended up finishing the 4th inning and couldn't quite get out of the 5th, so he has gone 1 full inning. It looks like we've got Dylan Joyce coming in to relieve Rosemont. Well, fans, we're going to keep the broadcast here, but I'm going to duck out for a second and catch up with Gary and Matthew real quick. I will be back with y'all in just a moment. So Kyler Stancato, the 9th batter to the plate here this inning for your Portland Pickles. 2 down, runners on the corners. Hunter Hirayama at first base, Jose Ruiz over at third, and this is Dylan Joyce. First pitch from Joyce fouled off to the left. 0-1, looked like about 89 miles an hour on that pitch. Joyce starting out with a fastball. Stancato readjusts his gloves and now steps back in. Joyce takes a look over at first. Comes set. Brings in the 0-1. Swung on and fouled off. Stancato quickly in the hole, 0-2. 0 for 3 on the day. Going to see if he can't keep this Pickles rally going. He steps back in as Joyce comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one well outside. Taken off for second base was Hunter Hirayama. He stopped midway through. That was enough time to get the run across, and Hunter Hirayama back to first base safely. You know, I'm not going to lie. I don't even know how to score that. I believe that does Jose Ruiz get a credit for a stolen base and stealing home on that? And he absolutely does. So Jose Ruiz steals home. It's too bad we can't give Hunter the RBI on that. I mean, he really does deserve it. So Hunter a lead at first. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That got him strike 3, and that will finally end the bottom of the 5th inning for the Pickles. They plate 5 runs on 6 base hits, and they leave 1 aboard. Fans, we're going to head to the top of the 6th inning. Your Pickles currently lead 7-1.
Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Welcome back, Pickles fans. We've got a new pitcher on the mound. That is number 26, Colby Kmetko. He takes over for Nathan Shin, who worked one inning. Gave up no hits, no runs. He did walk one batter and struck out one, excuse me. So Colby Kmetko takes over, and he's going to be facing Landon Fry, Tim Hollick, and Isaac Kim here in the sixth inning.
Leading off for the NightOwls, second baseman number 9, Landon Fry.
First pitch on the way, swung on and fouled back for a strike, 0-1. Kmetko looks in, has his sign from Leibel. 0-1 pitch on the way. Misses inside, ball 1, 1-1. That was 90 miles an hour, all right. Kmetko with some heat there on the bump. 1-1 coming in. High ball 2. 2-1 on the NightOwls second baseman, 1 for 2 tonight. Single and scored a run back in the fourth inning. So he takes a look at the 2-1 pitch off the plate, ball 3, 3-1. Kmetko so far in the high 80s, touching 90. He looks in now, comes set. Deals the 3-1. Misses outside, ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Landon Fry. That's going to bring up Tim Hollick. Hollick flew out to left field back in the first inning. Nope. We've got a pinch hitter. That is Aaron Marsh now for Tim Hollick. So Marsh standing in, left-handed batter takes a look at the first pitch, which misses just outside, ball 1. Marsh came in as a pinch hitter last night in the 7th inning, singled in his first plate appearance, and then tripled in his next plate appearance. Drove in 4 runs. That pitch over for a strike, 1-1. Throw over to first base. Fry back in time standing. Another throw over the first base. This time Fry back, sliding into first base. Across the scoreboard for the Night Owls, 1 run on 3 hits and 3 errors. For your Portland Pickles, 7 runs on 9 hits. Seven straight fastballs from Colby Kometko, and that one over for a strike. 1 and 2, make that 8 straight. Kometko dealing right now. Takes a look over at first. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. So Aaron Marsh down swinging on a 91-mile-an-hour fastball from Colby Kometko. Strikeout number 6 for your Portland Pickles pitchers.
Now batting number 17, Isaac Kim.
So 1 on, 1 out for first baseman Isaac Kim. Kim singled back in the 4th inning, drove in a run. Offers at the first pitch and misses, strike 1. Wow. Kometko in the, like I said, high 80s, low 90s. That's pretty much all we've seen from him so far. Takes a look over at first. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one in the dirt and gets away from Leibel. That's going to send Fry down to second base on a pass ball. That was the first off-speed pitch we've seen from Kometko. That slider coming in at 78 miles an hour and in the dirt. 1-1 the count on the Night Owls' first baseman. Long look back at second base. Now the 1-1 pitch coming in, and that one skied foul off to the right. Back to 90 miles an hour again on that last pitch. So 1-2 the count on Isaac Kim. Kometko looks back. Now brings in the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and that one fouled back. Count stays at 1-2. Kometko stares in. Finally gets the pitch that he wants from Leibel. 1-2 on the way. Swung on and fouled off at home plate. Count stays at 1-2. So Kim able to foul off a slider at 81. Keeping himself alive here with 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Kometko, a long look back at second base. 1-2 pitch on the way. Just inside. Ball 2. You know, that's a pretty good difference in his off-speed pitches and his fastball there. If he's getting that fastball at 89, 90 and his off-speeds are in the low 80s, that's a good difference. Last pitch clocking in at 90 miles an hour. Now the 2-2 pitch on the way. Off the plate, ball 3, 3-2.
We got the beer backpack out right now. We got the beer backpack out right now.
So count is full on the Night Owls' first baseman. Kometko comes set. Now brings in the payoff pitch. Misses outside, ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Kometko.
Now batting number 11, Connor Kaskanek.
Kometko struggling a little bit here. That was pitch number 17. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Infielders at double play depth. A little bit back, now creeping in. First pitch to Connor Castanet, over for a strike. Cascanet, the designated hitter today, 0 for 2 so far. Bounced out to the shortstop back in the second and flew out to right in the fourth. 0-1 pitch coming in, swung on, and that one lifted into right field, but foul. Was actually looking down to the berm on right field, trying to see if that was going to bounce off of one of the tents that we've got out there. It did not. Fry on at second, Kim on at first, Connor Cascanet at the plate. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one buzzes the tower, high and inside, 1-2. Got to be a little bit scary when you got a 90-mile-an-hour pitch just a few inches from your nose.
Pickles.
Runners get their lead. Kmetko comes set. 1-2 pitch on its way in. Again inside, ball 2, 2-2. Pitch number 22 from Kmetko coming in, bounces in the dirt. Leibel does a nice job keeping that in front of him. Everybody's got to stay put. Did I miscount? Was that the 22nd pitch that went by? Okay, man, my bad. When you only have a total of 20 fingers and toes, getting higher than that is a little difficult. Count is full. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that is sky to center, or right center. Oh, and Mashore tries to make the catch, does not. They are able to get Isaac Kim, who had retreated to first base on what he thought was going to be a caught fly ball on the play. Landon Fry advances to third. So that one scored as a 9-4 fielder's choice. And so with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning, we've got a mound visit for the Pickles.
Oh, yeah, we've got 3 dizzy bad contestants. They're not dizzy yet, but they are ready over here, Joe.
Sounds like Dizzy Bat coming up here between the top and bottom of the 6th inning. We may just keep it here and show you that, and I'll duck out for a break while that's happening. Why? Because, well, frankly, Dizzy Bat is fun.
Are you guys ready to play for Dizzy Bat, Eric? Okay, Sam.
Over at third base. He drew a walk, moved to second on the pass ball, and then took third on that fielder's choice from Cascanet. Isaac Kim was out going from first to second on that fielder's choice, and Cascanet currently at first base for the Night Owls.
Preparing for that unusual ice cream sandwich.
Batting for Nanaimo, number 1, Logan Gibson.
So 2 on, 2 out, and that's going to bring up center fielder Logan Gibson. Kmetko stays in the game. Winds and deals. Apparently that one misses slightly outside, ball 1. Kmetko brings in the 1-0, bounces in the dirt, gets away from Leibel, but he's able to recover, and coming home on the play, Landon Fry tagged out at home plate, and that will do it for the Night Owls this inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Your Pickles lead 7-1. Some controversy in the dizzy bat between half innings there, but looks like everything on the field was righted. You Pickles back up to the plate, and that is Peyton Allen leading it off for us this inning. You might remember Peyton Allen from leading off back in the 5th inning. This is the 6th. First pitch misses, ball 1. Dylan Joyce still on the mound for Nanaimo. 1-0 pitch fouled off the plate. Count goes to 1-1. Allen steps out of the batter's box, takes a couple practice swings. Steps back in, and he's ready. I don't think Joyce has moved off the rubber the entire time. 1-1 pitch on the way. Cut on and missed. 1-2. Peyton Allen, a pair of singles. Struck out back in the 3rd. Scored. Came around and scored in the 5th inning. So I guess it'd be fair to say that Peyton Allen started that rally last inning as he knocks that one to the right-hand side. Fielded by Fry. The throw over to Kim going to be in time. 4-3, the put out on the Pickles' 3rd baseman.
Next up is your left fielder. Get loud for Keith Jones, the 2nd.
So Joyce's fastball clocking in between about 86 and 89 miles an hour. His off-speed stuff right around 75, 76. He's now going to be facing left fielder Keith Jones the 2nd. Wind and the pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 on the Washington State University Cougar. Joyce set. 1-0 pitch off the plate. Ball 2, 2-0. Jones 2 for 3 on the afternoon. A single, a double, a stolen base, and a run scored. He patiently awaits the 2-0 pitch, which is inside for ball 3. 3-0. 90 miles an hour on that fastball from Joyce. Joyce set. 3-0 pitch coming in. Misses outside, ball 4. Keith Jones drawing a 1-out walk. Gives the Pickles their first base runner here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Next up is your first baseman, number 15, Jacob Jablonski.
So 1 on, 1 out for Pickles' first baseman, Jacob Jablonski. Jablonski picked up an RBI in his last trip to the plate, last inning, on the fielder's choice. Dylan comes set. First pitch of Jablonski misses outside, ball 1. Off-speed pitch there, about 77, 78 miles an hour. Of the 13 pitches Joyce has thrown so far, 10 of those have been fastball, 3 off-speed pitches. Throw over to first base, and Keith Jones diving back safely. Fans, I hope that you've gotten to see the Karen haircuts that were given out around the stadium here for Karen Night at the Walk. A number of people have objectively worse haircuts now than they did when they walked through the gates. That pitch fouled off. Count 1-1 on Jablonski. Another throw over to first base, and Jones back safely again. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. 1-1 count on the Pickles' first baseman. Jones gets his lead. And the pitch on its way in. Jones takes off for second. Strong throw down to second base, and Jones is toast. Nice throw by Verlack that time. So Keith Jones retired, caught stealing. 2-6 on that. So now a 1-2 count on Jablonski with nobody on and 2 out. Joyce comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. That is the first 1-2-3 inning for the Nanaimo Night Owls all game. For you Pickles, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We're going to head to the top of the 7th inning. Your score, Portland Pickles a touchdown. The Nanaimo Night Owls won.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more. Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU.
1,117 the announced attendance tonight. We are moving to the top of the 7th inning, and for the Night Owls, it's going to be Logan Gibson, Marcus Steen, and Jake Verlack. Colby Kometko back out on the mound for the Pickles. First pitch of the 7th fouled off at the plate. 0-1 on the Night Owls center fielder. Logan 0 for 2 so far, a pair of strikeouts. Metco comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer to third. Fielded by Allen, the long throw over to first in time. 5-3 goes the put out. So with one away, that's going to bring up Night Owls left fielder number 10, Marcus Steen. I am corrected. That is Toby Jackson coming to the plate as a pinch hitter.
Now batting number 55, Toby Jackson.
So Jackson taking over here in the 7th. Colby Kometko's first pitch just misses 1-0. 1-0 pitch coming in. That one over for a strike. Count goes to 1-1 on Toby Jackson. Pardon me. Toby Jackson 0 for 4 last night. Left-hander steps in. Takes a look at the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit over to first. Jablonski fields it himself and takes it to the bag. 3 unassisted. Toby Jackson is retired. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 7th inning, and that's going to bring up Jake Verlack.
Now batting number 13, Jake Verlack.
So Kmetko at 30 pitches so far. This number 31. That one misses low and outside, ball 1. Verlack 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts so far in the evening. Looking for his first hit of the game. 1-0 pitch. Just misses ball 2. 2-0. Metco comes set, now brings in the 2-0, swung on and missed for strike 1. Another fastball, about 87, 88 miles an hour. Two and one on Verlack. Hits that over to second. Hirayama over to Jablonski, 4-3, and that will do it for the Night Owls here in the top of the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Fans, why don't you go ahead and take a stretch at home? We'll be back with the bottom of the 7th inning from the walk in just a moment. Your Pickles leading 7-1. Nanaimo. Jackson stays in and plays left field, taking over for Steen, and Ostrander taking over for Swenson at short. On the mound, that is still Dylan Joyce. His first pitch to Nick Upstill misses ball 1. Upstill 1 for 2, a double, a walk, an RBI, and a pair of runs. That pitch misses outside off speed. That was off speed at about 74 miles an hour, it looked like. Joyce's off-speed pitch is in the low to mid-70s. That one misses ball 3, so Nick Upstill completely in control of this at-bat right now as we get a look at the beautiful Walker Stadium. 3-0 pitch on the way. That one misses ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk to Nick Upstill. So 1 on, nobody out for the Pickles right fielder, number 14, Dalton Mashore. 2 for 3 tonight, single, double, pair of runs scored, and an RBI. I feel like I just read that line, except for it was for Nick Upstill. Joyce's first pitch of the at-bat, fouled off the plate. 0-1. So fans, after tonight, the Portland Pickles taking off on a road trip. They are headed to Bellingham to play the Bells for 3, and then traveling all the way to Edmonton to play the Riverhawks before they come back here to the Walk. 0-1 pitch on the way, bunt shown. Pulls it back in time. Count goes to 1-1. Next pitch going to be number 23 for Dylan Joyce. Mashore steps back in, taps the plate. 1-1 coming in, bunt shown again. That pitch over for a strike, 1-2. You know, fans, you might have seen the drone cam that we've fired up here in the 7th inning. I sometimes wonder if the outfielders can hear that flying over or not. 1-2 count. Bouncer to short. Fielded by Ostrander. Over to second for 1. The relay to first. Not in time. So, up still out on his trip to second. Mashore ends up at first base courtesy of a fielder's choice, 6-4.
Shortstop, number 34, Jose Ruiz.
So 1 on, 1 out for shortstop Jose Ruiz. We got a timeout out on the field. I missed that, Gary. What was Mags wondering? Oh, okay. Mags, just making sure everybody's safe. Yeah, check out the night sky there. Absolutely beautiful shot from the drone camera. It's impressive that Roscoe pilots that thing from the press box. Mashore steals second on the off-speed pitch. 1-0 to Jose Ruiz. The drone cam, just one of the many upgrades the Portland Pickles have tried to bring to their on-air broadcast this season. Look back at second, 1-0 pitch on the way. That went off the plate, ball 2. 2-0 on Ruiz. Fans, if you have not yet made it down to Walker Stadium for some reason, you need to come check it out here. 2-0 pitch, over for a strike, 2-1. There really is nobody that does baseball quite like the Pickles does, and quite like the Pickles do in the West Coast League. What a great-looking shot. Wow. The park looks so pretty from up there. Joyce set, 2-1 pitch on the way, low and outside. Verlack did a nice job of keeping that in front of him. I was kind of curious if he was trying to fake out the runner at second and make it look like it got farther past him than it did, but Mashore wasn't buying it. 3-1 the count on Ruiz. That one knocked towards short, fielded by Ostrander. The throw over to Kim at first in time, advancing to third base on the play is Dalton Mashore. Ruiz out 6-3.
You're gonna get loud. Here's your catcher, number 11, Evan
Yeah. Oh. Pickles crowd was starting to get loud, and well, we got a mound visit going on. Getting a flyby of the bullpen right there. You can see the pitchers.
So we can sit inside all weekend and Netflix and chill.
Portland Pickles pitchers doing a little bit of celebrating out there in the bullpen, it looks like. So it looks like Dylan Joyce is done for the afternoon. Our new pitcher, number 24, Caleb Bennett. Pardon me.
New pitcher for Nanaimo, number 24, Caleb Bennett.
So if I've got this down correctly, Dylan Joyce goes 2 full innings for the Nanaimo Night Owls. All right. Yeah. So it sounded like Joyce had about 30 pitches, and that's probably why it was yanked before getting the last out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. While we have a second, let's go check the scores around the West Coast League. As we told you about earlier in the early game, Port Angeles Lefties victorious over the Harbor Cats by a score of 4-1. They were gonna play a doubleheader. They are playing a doubleheader, in Kamloops. The North Paws winning game 1 by a score of 4-3 in 10 innings. In the bottom of the 6th inning up in Kamloops, the second game tied at 0. And we've got a final from Joe Martin Field up in Bellingham. The Bellingham Bells victorious over the Springfield Drifters by a score of 3-1. Bellingham, of course, the Pickles' next opponent. They pay a visit to Joe Martin Field. The Pickles are back in action next Friday night at Walker Stadium. By that time, it's going to be about mid-June. The weather here at the stadium should be absolutely delightful for baseball. Make sure that you get those tickets online. So Evan Leibel steps to the plate. He'll be the first batter to face Caleb Bennett tonight. Bennett comes set. His first pitch. A little bit high, ball 1. 97 on the radar? Is that legit? 91, excuse me. See, I have a hard time reading the radar from here. It's just... I'll get better as the season goes on, I promise. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer over to second. Fry couldn't find the handle. And coming home to score, Dalton Mashore.
It's not too late to be sent to the Karen section if you don't put your chair in the air.
So Leibel reaches on an E4. They have been raising the chairs all night here at the Walk. Pickles now up 8-1. So Leibel on at first base, 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Hunter Hirayama. Bennett set. First pitch to Hunter. Going to be a wild pitch. Nobody went and got the baseball. Leibel advances to second and then goes on to third. So the second one there is going to count as a stolen base, and Gary Frady out of the dugout for the Night Owls and wants to have a conversation with home plate umpire Nick Hudlow. This is why we don't do the scorebook in ink. Leibel currently standing at third base. Nick Hudlow going out to talk to Vinny on the bases. So that was ruled a foul ball. Evan Leibel going to have to return to first base. Now Mags is coming out to talk to Vinny on the bases. I mean, I got to think that Coach Mags isn't going to argue this too hard with a 8-1 lead late, but still warrants a conversation because that was a really heads-up play by Leibel had that actually been a passed ball. Verlack, though, did think it was foul the entire time in his defense, so the count 0-1 on Hunter Hirayama. Leibel back at first base. Bennett comes set. Swung on and now was that a foul or we don't know. That's delightful. What we do know is it was a strike, whether it was a foul or a swing and a miss and a ball that got away from Verlack. So the count is 0-2 on Hunter Hirayama. The fans here at Walker Stadium being very polite, asking please for the sound effects that they want to hear. That passed ball was a passed ball. There was no foul. There was no question. Evan Leibel gets down to second base on the passed ball. That last pitch in the dirt was 90 miles an hour. So Hunter Hirayama now with a 1-2 count. Runner on in scoring position and 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch on the way. That one inside. Ball 2, 2-2. Off-speed pitch inside, it looked like. Again, Joyce with a pretty good difference between his fastball and his off-speed pitches. 10 miles an hour at the very least, climbing close to 15 at times. Long look back at second base. 2-2 pitch coming in. Off the plate, ball 3. Count goes full, 3-2. That one in at 90 miles an hour as well. Blazer Bobcat watching from Albany, Georgia. Right on. Nice to have you along for the broadcast, friend. Count full, 3-2. Look back at second base. And the pitch coming in. Oh, got him looking, strike 3. Hunter Hirayama down on strikes, and your Pickles are done here in the 7th inning, but they managed to plate another run. Fans, we're going to head to the top of the 8th inning. Your score, 8-1 here at Walker Stadium.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
All right, welcome back, Pickles fans. We've got a few changes here. We've got Ryan Falks up on the bump now for the Pickles. Evan Sipe replaces Leibel behind home plate, and Cloyd taking over for Jablonski at first base. Oh, Ostrander. That's right, Garrett Ostrander to the plate. Falk's first pitch to Ostrander. Wow. That didn't buzz the tower, it flew over it. Needless to say, that one misses 1-0. Going to give Wade a shout out who's watching from Bismarck, North Dakota. 1-0 pitch on the way, inside ball 2. 2-0 the count on the new Pickles, or the new Night Owls shortstop, Garrett Ostrander. 2-0 pitch coming in, swung on, and that one lifted to the left side. Giving chase is Allen. That's going to fall into the dugout.
That one was for the birthday party. Give it to a kid. Caitlin and Charles, happy birthday.
I do believe that came into the Pickles dugout and bounced. It's amazing, a small room full of baseball players, and nobody wanted to catch that. They were probably letting one of the kids get it so they could turn it in for a red rope. I mean, I'm sure it was altruistic. Falks comes set, 2-1 pitch on the way. Offered at, did he go? Yes, he did. Count goes to 2-2. Ostrander taps home plate. 2-2 pitch coming in. Swung on, and that one hit to the right side, but that's going to be out on the berm. Fans out on the berm happy that somebody out there got a souvenir. Oh, apparently there was a nice fielding play out there. Tense obfuscated that from my viewpoint, but that's neither here nor there. 2-2 the count. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one fouled into the mesh on the right side. Ostrander last night 0 for 4, struck out once. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, strike 3. Sipe gets that, throws down to Cloyd, and just gets him at first base. Strikeout, put out goes 2-3. We turn the lineup over for the Night Owls, and that's Aiden Tackless, the right fielder, stepping. No, it is not. Pinch hitter, excuse me. Brandon Hoope, number 23. So Hoope, a pinch hitter for Tackless. Tackless was 0 for 3 on the day. Hoope takes a look at the first pitch he's seen tonight, and that one misses ball 1. One-0 pitch, misses ball 2, 2-0. Falks winds and deals. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-1. Falks' fastball coming in between 86 and 89. His slider in the high 70s, sitting about 78 or so, and his curve clocking in a little faster than that at 80-82. Winds and brings in the 2-1 pitch. That one swung on and missed. Count evens up now, 2-2. So after falling behind 2-0, Falks battles back and draws the count even. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a blooper right back up the middle. Charging in is Hirayama. The throw over to first. In time. 4-3. Brandon Hoope is retired. Nice job by Hirayama charging in on that and getting the quick throw off to Cloyd over at first base. You know, we've seen some pretty good defense this afternoon. So with nobody on and 2 down, that's going to bring up Landon Fry. Fry takes the first pitch and bounces that to short. Ruiz over to Cloyd, 6-3 the putout, and that will do it for the Night Owls in the top of the 8th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th inning. Your Pickles win in a sideways game, 8-1. All right, Pickles fans, we are moving on to the bottom of the 8th inning, and we are back at the top of the Pickles lineup once again for center fielder Kyler Stancato. Bennett still on the bump for Nanaimo. Kyler offers the first pitch and misses 0-1. A 1 pitch on the way. That one just misses, and Verlack again looking back at Nick Hudlow. I mean, I'm not really gonna disagree with Verlack on that one. Looked like that one curved in at the last minute. Pitch had some nice movement on it, honestly, from Caleb Bennett. That pitch cut on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. Stancato 0 for 4, looking for his first base hit. Behind in the count, 1-2, pitch on the way. That one's high, ball 2. Caleb does have some nice bend to that off-speed pitch. I'll give him credit. Count even on the Pickles center fielder. That pitch well outside. So the count runs full after Bennett gets ahead 1-2. Now falling behind, count full. Caleb set. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, he lost him, ball 4. So Stancato a leadoff walk.
Now batting number 3, Peyton Allen.
So 1 on, nobody out for Pickles third baseman Peyton Allen. That pitch just misses ball 1. 90 miles an hour on that last pitch. Count 1-0. Allen 2 for 4 so far today. Takes a look at that one. Over for a strike. 1-1. Stancato a lead over at first. Bennett comes set. 1-1 pitch. High ball 2. 2-1. Again at 90 miles an hour. That pitch misses ball 3. 3-1 to the Pickles third baseman. You know, I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised they haven't turned that sound bite into a request for more Dolphin or Chewbacca. 3-1 pitch on the way. That one bends in for a strike. So the count now full on Peyton Allen after going full on Kyler Stancato. Stancato gets his lead at first. Wind and the 3-2 pitch on the way. That one's inside for ball 4. So back-to-back walks to start out the bottom of the 8th inning for the Pickles. Stancato moves down to second. Allen taking up residence at first base, and that will bring Keith Jones the second to the plate.
Jones, the second.
First pitch to Jones on the way. Fastball misses 1-0. Bennett looking to settle in. He's still here in the 8th inning. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one outside in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-0. Pitch on the way. High ball 3. 3-0 on Keith Jones. That one coming in at 91 miles an hour, though. That pitch in the dirt for ball 4. Got away from the catcher, but that was a walk, so I don't think anybody's going to move any farther. That pitch coming in at 92. It's not that Caleb Bennett's not throwing hard. It's just he's having a hard time locating the strike zone right now. Back-to-back-to-back walks. And we've got a mound visit. Now we've got the PA guy asking for more Dolphin. Wow. So Caleb Bennett now dealing with a situation where the bases are loaded and nobody out for Evan Cloyd. Cloyd, who took over for Jablonski on defense last inning. First pitch. A little high and inside. Count is 1-0. Stancato on at third, Allen on at second, Keith Jones the second on at first, and Evan Cloyd at the plate for his first appearance tonight. 1-0 pitch coming in. That one misses. Ball 2. Let's see, that's 4, 6, 7, 8 straight balls, I believe. Might just be 7. It is 7. Thank you, Gary. Bennett set. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one catches the outside corner of the plate for a strike at 91 miles an hour. Okay, now we've got people in the YouTube chat asking for more Dolphin. That's where we are tonight. Congratulations, Internet fans. You're bringing it tonight as well. We appreciate you. 2-1 pitch on the way. In the dirt, but a nice stop by Verlack. And apparently we've got fans at Walker Stadium making the Dolphin noise themselves. This evening has gone completely off the rails. Bases juiced, 3-1 count. Bennett set, pitch on the way, fouled off at home plate. We're going full once again. Okay, somebody on the internet chat is calling it Dilfin, and that's funny. 3-2 pitch on the way, outside ball 4. 4 straight walks. That was pitch number 22. No, this evening has completely gone off the rails here at Walker Stadium. Your Pickles currently leading 9-1. We are having a pitching change here. I'm going to step out of the broadcast while this pitching change takes place and catch my breath real quick, and I will join y'all back here in just a moment. Sorry about that. I jumped the gun. This, like I said, the whole night's gone off the rails. It's just, I don't know what happened. So new pitcher on the mound, that is number 12, Brock Melinda for your Night Owls. He inherits, a little bit of a jam here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 1 run already across. Bennett responsible for the 3 runners still on base. Melinda coming on with nobody out and the base is full of Pickles. And designated hitter Nick Upstill to the plate. Nick Upstill's already drawn 2 walks this evening. He's got 2 runs, a double, and an RBI. Line in the pitch. Swung on, an inside-out swing into left field. Coming in and making the catch is Jackson. Coming home and scoring on the play is Peyton Allen. So Nick Upstill with a sacrifice fly. So Peyton Allen came in to score. Jones and Evan Cloyd stayed put on second and first, respectively. And the Pickles score is now crossed into double digits, 10-1 your score. A lot of crooked numbers on the scoreboard. First pitch of the at-bat to Dalton Moore. Over for a strike, 0-1. All right, the internet fan base thinks it needs to be Dilphin instead of Dolphin, and I don't really have a good argument against that. That pitch over for a strike, 0-2. I mean, it is Karen night. I suppose we shouldn't give them any more Dolphin until they call it Dilphin. 0-2 the count on Dalton Mashore. Line in that pitch was well outside. 1-2. Mashore steps back in. Look back to second. The 1-2 pitch swung on, and that one popped up. Looks like it's going to be trouble, and it was trouble. Kim could not get a glove on the ball. His throw to second a little wide, but out at second is Evan Cloyd. So fielder's choice that went 3-4-6 fielder's choice, thank you. 3-4-6 fielder's choice. Mashore ends up at That's only 2 outs. No. I'm yelling at the PA guy like he can hear me from up here because I have a microphone attached to my head. So everybody up here in the press box is confused as to what's going on. There was a fielder's choice with 1 out, and only 1 out was recorded. The only thing I can think of is maybe the infield fly rule was... No, that doesn't even make any sense. What was that? Welcome behind the curtain, friends. We as the press box are trying to figure out what in the heck is going on. Okay, so that was we all have it as just 2 outs. Yeah, okay. So the 3-4 fielder's choice is somehow a 3-4 double play, I guess. And that will end the bottom of the 8th inning. Yep, we are moving on whether the press box agrees or not. So we're going to say Dalton Mashore was out on a 3-4 double play because I don't know what else to say. And we are headed to the top of the 9th inning, and I believe this is Aaron Marsh at the plate. So Aaron Marsh to the plate. Ryan Falk still out on the mound. First pitch missed, ball 1. Marsh swings and misses at the second pitch. Count even now at 1-1. That one knocked into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Aaron Marsh with his first base hit of the evening. All right, the ever-so-charming online is claiming that the ump has dinner plans, and that is their words and not mine. I am just reporting what is being hypothesized on the Intertrons. Nobody on, 1 out, and that's going to bring up Isaac Kim. Winding the pitch on the way, bounced foul on the left side, 0-1. Isaac Kim 1 for 2 tonight, a single and RBI, a walk, and a bounce out to third. For your Portland Pickles, 10 runs on 9 base hits and no errors. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that is rocketed down the left field line, but foul. Count goes to 0-2 on the Night Owls' first baseman. For the Night Owls, 1 run on 4 hits and 4 errors. Oh, 2 pitch on the way, cut on. Wow, nice throw down to first from Sipe. Marsh managed to get back just in time. That pitch ruled a ball, count 1-2 on Isaac Kim. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one is clobbered to left field. Jones coming in, though, and makes the catch. 1 away for the Night Owls here in the top of the 9th inning. Aaron Marsh has to retreat to first base.
Batting for Nanaimo, designated hitter number 11, Connor Cascadet.
Connor Cascadet, the designated hitter, now to the plate. PDX speed bump claiming that the Night Owls are running out of arms and needed the break. Again, all of these theories are valid as far as I'm concerned. That pitch misses, ball 1. Want to know the count on the Night Owls designated hitter, who takes the next pitch and spoils it foul on the right side. About 88 miles an hour on that pitch. Provided I saw this radar gun correctly, I mean. Falk set. 1-1 pitch coming in. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 1-2 on Cascadet. Aaron Marsh over at first base. Falk set. 1-2 coming in. Again, swung on and fouled off to the right. Well, those of you still active in the chat and watching online, all 120 plus of you, thanks for sticking around for the end of this one. Falks brings in the 1-2. And just misses. 2-2. Marshall lead over at first. 2-2 pitch coming in. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. So Connor Cascadet down on strikes. 8th strikeout for the Pickles pitcher, as long as I've remembered how to count. So with 1 on and 2 down, Nanaimo down to their last out. It's going to bring up number 1, the center fielder, or now right fielder, Logan Gibson. Gibson takes the first pitch and cuts on that, 0-1. Gibson 0 for 3, a pair of strikeouts and a ground out to third. Twirls the bat as he awaits Falk's next pitch. 0-1 coming in. And coming in inside, count even now at 1-1. I think we had 90 on that fastball. 89? All right. Next pitch misses. Count goes to 2-1. Falk set, 2-1 on the way. Broken. No, I don't believe that was a broken bat. I believe the bat just. So that bat went flying down the third base line. Apparently that was a foul ball. Count goes to 2-2. Listen, at this stage of the game, everybody's gotten loopy enough, and I don't know what to trust anymore other than Gary and Matthew up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first base. Home team up by 9. Wind and the pitch on the way. Outside, ball 3. Aaron Marsh going to advance to second on defensive indifference. Three-two pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 4. Listen, 3 outs was hard enough. Ball 4, that's one more thing. Like, come on. So, 2-out walk issued to Logan Gibson. That's going to bring up Toby Jackson. Lefty stands in, hoping to do a little more damage for Nanaimo. That pitch over for a strike, 0-1. 86 miles an hour on that fastball. Marshall lead at second base, Gibson a lead at first. 0-1 pitch over for a strike, 0-2. Night Owls down to their last strike. The faithful here at Walker Stadium getting loud, 10:27 in the evening. Falks comes set. The 0-2 pitch on the way, high, ball 1, 1-2. PDBX speed bump saying that the Pickles should get another at bat in the bottom of the 9th, and no. Swung on and missed. He got him, strike 3. 9th strikeout of the game for the Pickles pitchers, and that will do it for the Night Owls in this series. Your Pickles victorious by a score of 10-1 for the home team. 10 runs on 9 base hits and no errors. For the visiting Nanaimo Night Owls, 1 run on 4 hits and 4 errors. Pickles now move to 2-1 on the regular season as they get ready to head off to Bellingham. Fans, the next home game is next Friday. We will be back here at the Walk for some amazing Pickle action and our first Rock the Walk night of the season. Make sure you check out our website for details and tickets. Come down and join us, and if you've enjoyed hearing me call, if you come down to the stadium, yell up at me here in the booth, and I'll come down and chat with you for a few minutes as long as it's long enough before the game. Fans, once again, thanks for joining us. Your final, Pickles 10, Nanaimo Night Owls 1. We will see you back at the Walk in a week. Have a good one.